What's up, guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'll be making a theory slash clarification video on Ichigo Kurisaki's heritage. Now, as in 513, you may have noticed that Ichigo Kurosaki used a Quincy technique, and I would like to in fact say that from the information I've gathered, Ichigo Kurosaki is in fact a Quincy, or part Quincy. Now, I don't know if you guys want me to jump right into the theories, the facts, or give you some of the backstory of why I think Ichigo Kurosaki is a Quincy. So I'll just do both. The first one is that we never actually got clarification on what Ichigo was, or what his mother was, or his heritage at all. We just really seen Ichigo evolve into different things and gain different powers. And it seems like every time Ichigo is faced with an opponent, he gains on their powers. So, when Ichigo Kurosaki first used the Quincy technique, I was not surprised. I was very surprised, but I wasn't surprised as in, Jesus, he's never done something like this before. He never used the enemy's technique before. He has, actually. And he's gained enemy techniques plenty of times. So, I was hesitant to make the statement that Ichigo Kurosaki was a Quincy, but as I started doing some research and started going through things, I kind of gathered information and looked in past chapters, and I've come to the conclusion with all the information I've gathered, in my opinion, that Ichigo is a Quincy, or part Quincy. His mother was Quincy. Now we all know that Ichigo's father used to be a Soul Reaper, and just keep that in mind. So, first, biggest piece of information you want to keep in your mind. In chapter 390 of Bleach, 397, I'm sorry. In chapter 397 of Bleach, Aizen tells Ichigo that he's known about him since the very beginning. And Ichigo says, if you've known me since I started with Rukia, or the day I met Rukia. And Aizen goes on to tell him that no, quote unquote, I have known about you from the day you were born. Now, Aizen, being one of the story's most genius villains and most powerful villains, I don't think he paid attention to a human that's just has regular hollow powers or anything else, because everybody was below Aizen in his mind. And so the next page over, after that page, we get Ichigo in pure shock saying, "What? You," and quote unquote Aizen said, "You have led a special existence from the moment of your conception, because you are a Shinigami and Aizen is interrupted by Ichigo's father. Now, I don't think Aizen would have took the moments to explain to Ichigo that he was just a Shinigami and a Hollow, or Shinigami and any other power, because since Aizen was such a big part of the Soul Society in the beginning of the story, Aizen had to have knowledge of Ichigo's existence if he was a Quincy, because the Soul Society went to war with Quincy's 2,000 years ago. And so this means that Ichigo was a big threat. He was a Shinigami and a Quincy. Having Ichigo's father being a Soul Reaper, that's probably why he left, because he couldn't stay there if he knew he was having a son that was part Quincy. Who knew? The Soul Society would probably try to kill Ichigo. And why do you think Ichigo is so powerful? Like, he's mixed with the two most powerful people, and powerful races. And so I have some other points to pull up real quick. But you just have to think about that. Like, why would Ichigo's dad give up the life of a Soul Reaper? What was Ichigo's mom? We never got any kind of clarification on that. Why was Aizen taking moments of his time when his mindset that he was the greatest that there ever was, to explain to a mere Shinigami that he was a Shinigami and something else? No. he was going to say Quincy, and his dad interrupted him. Now, another point is that I've never seen a Shinigami. I've never seen anybody with blue spirit energy that wasn't a Quincy. Like, I've never seen that. And Ichigo has blue spirit energy, so keep that in mind. What else? Ichigo also, like, if you ever seen Ichigo's bed, he's his like his bed sheet is Ishida's cross, which represents the Quincy's, which is crazy. So just keep that in mind. His mother gave him that bed sheet too. So, and I suppose I've got inbox on YouTube saying that in one chapter we see Ichigo's mom wearing a Quincy's jacket. It wasn't like out there, but it was, so he had to notice it, and that's crazy. And Ichigo's, the only people that I really think that know about his true nature are Aizen, Yuriru's father, and the king of the Soul Society, because who knows, the Zero Squad should be showing up soon. So this is very important to the story of Bleach, and this is the last arc. So this is really good. And like, if you have a theory about Ichigo becoming or being half Quincy now, you can comment below. And one last thing I would like to comment is that if this story ends the way I think it will, Ichigo is the pure definition of the Grim Reaper, because he has the most powerful power level of every single race he is. He's overcome everything. So Ichigo is the Undertaker, the Grim Reaper, the just everything. He's so powerful. If he can master Quincy techniques, and if the king of the Soul Society shows up, and he does in fact confirm, or it is confirmed that Ichigo is a Quincy before he shows up, then that'd be crazy. My theory would be right, and that'd be sweet. So yeah, comment below about your theories. If you think my theories are wrong, then it's again just a theory. Tell me if my theories are right. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah, peace out, guys.